Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to create this bedroom in Revit and Twinmotion. Let's get started. So let's start off by clicking New and choose Architecture Template and then press OK. Before we click anything else, let's go to our south elevation, and then here we're going to set this to 3000 millimeters for our level 2 and go back to level 1 again. Go back to architecture and click wall, and then we're going to use a 200 millimeters, but we're going to edit this type and duplicate. We're going to name this as wall number 1 and then press OK. Edit type, we're going to maintain the thickness to 200 and we're going to change this material to clad white. So just type in clad and choose clad white. Press OK, OK, and then OK again. Then we're going to set this to level 2, and then we're just going to leave it wall center line and then chain. And here we're going to do our first vertical line to be 4000 millimeters, our horizontal line to be 5000, and then 4000 again, and then 5000 to close. Press escape and then escape again. Select everything and then move. You can type in MV and then let's put it in the middle. Press escape and then escape. Let's zoom in, and then in order for us to see the layout properly, I want to add in a bed. So let's go to insert, load family, and then just click on furniture and then beds, and then just choose this bed box. Press open and choose and go to architecture, click component and choose the queen size bed, and let's add it right there, slightly in the middle. Press escape and then escape. We are going to add a curtain wall here for our window. So click on wall again, drop down and click curtain wall. We're gonna add the curtain one right like here. Don't worry about the warning, it's just saying that it's not visible yet because we haven't cut the geometry. So press escape and then escape and zoom in a little bit. We're just gonna fix it like here and on the other side. So it's here, it's 600. Let's do that at the other side as well. And then you will need to go to modify and then click on cut geometry. Click on the wall first and then the curtain wall. Press escape and then escape again. So now it's visible. If we check it in our 3D view, you will see it appear like so. We will drop it a little bit. So I'm just estimating it, and then pull this up as well. So now we have this box and we also have our window. Click level 1. Let's add in our floor. So click on architecture and then click floor. Let's edit this type, duplicate and then this will be our floor number 1. Press OK, and then edit this type. We're going to change the thickness to around 200 millimeters, and let's add in a wood floor for now. We could change that later on. So here, let's add in birch. Press OK, and then OK again. Click the last OK, and then here we could just choose pick lines and pick the lines from the inside. Click finish, and then here, once we go to 3D, the floor will be visible now. So we have our floor. We will be adding our closet first. So let's go to level 1. And as you know, we could just move this one like so. Maybe we could just put it in 1200 from the midline here up to the end. And then let's add in another wall just to add the closet right here. So I'm gonna click the wall again, and then let's choose the same generic 200, but we will edit this type again and duplicate. This will be wall number 2. Press OK, edit this type, and change this to 100 thickness. And here we're just gonna change the materials first. Let's type in paint, and let's choose gypsum wallboard for now. Press OK, and then OK, and then OK again. Add in the wall like that. This is around 1000 from the midpoint or the center line and up to the center line of the interior wall. So let's add in a door. So I'm just gonna click door here and then choose this door, and we're just gonna add the door on this spot. So we have our closet, we have our door. We will add in the entertainment system for the bedroom. So it's just some credenza table at the bottom, and then also we're gonna add in a study table right here from the inside. So we're actually gonna push this on the right side further. So maybe 1000 will be enough. So 1000 from the midline up to the edge, and then we're gonna add the sign from the wall, and also we're gonna add the sign here as well. So in order for us to see the wall here, we could add in a section line going this way. So now that we have our section line, we could then double click here, press escape first, and then double click. And as you can see, we have our bed here and our wall right here as well. So here we will then create some models for here. So click on component and then click model in place, and we're gonna choose generic model and then press OK and then OK. So we're just gonna design this. So I'm gonna add a simple extrusion. So I'm gonna pick a plane, press OK, and I'm gonna choose this plane. this wall, and then we're gonna add in the design now. So I'm just gonna make this simple. I'm gonna add it like this. Press finish, and let's look at it at 3D. So let's change the extrusion to around 50. And then here we're gonna change the materials. Let's put in wood, and let's choose cherry, and then OK. But don't click finish yet, because we could add in another extrusion, add another design. So what we need to do is go back to section. So you could go to your project browser and click this plus, and then click on section again, and then click create, and then another extrusion. Pick a plane, same plane, this wall, and this one we're gonna set the extrusion to be 100. Once you do that, click on this rectangle, and let's do the one from the inside where the bed is. Click finish, and let's look at it at 3D. It will look like this. And then what we have to do is we have to click this extrusion, and let's change the material. We're gonna add in a stone. So let's add this marble for now, and then click apply, and then OK. So we have our marble, we have our wood design. What we could do is we could add in our ceiling, and then after our ceiling we're gonna add some design on the side. We will also leave a gap for our curtains. So let's click finish for now, and it's looking good. It's much better now. So now let's start adding the ceiling. So let's go to our ceiling plan. So go to level 1, ceiling plan, and then go to architecture and click ceiling. And here we're gonna change this to generic, and let's just add the automatic ceiling. Once you add it there and here, let's look at it at 3D. And as you can see, it was added. But the issue with this is the boundary. So what we have to do is we could edit the boundary later on, or just leave it as is. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna lower this more, and then this will be the ceiling that will appear below as we're gonna add in um, a ceiling design around this. So now let's go back to our section, and here we could see that our ceiling is right here. We could actually change the ceiling height from here, so we could put it at 250 instead. and it will follow on all of them. And then now what we have to do is we could go and click on model in place and then choose generic model again. What we're gonna do is we're gonna add in an extrusion and we're gonna pick a plane. Here, let's go to our 3D and let's pick the plane of this ceiling. So now that we selected the ceiling for our plane, we could go to level 1 and do the design from there. So first, let's pick the line. I'm gonna pick all the blinds from the inside. And then I'm gonna do an offset of around 150. We could do it more, so 200. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna type in TR, so trim and extend. And from what I see, I would like to make it bigger, so maybe 400 would be good. And what I'm gonna do here, I'm just gonna connect it or gonna trim it from here. And then I'm gonna delete this. Let's see it. So click finish and let's look at it at 3D. And then as you can see, we have our extrusion like that. And what we need to do is we're gonna put it on negative. So, so negative 100. And then before we click finish, select that again. And let's add in a material. So let's go to paint. So let's add this plaster for now. And then click finish. We could see it better if we go to level 1 and create a camera view of the inside. And as you can see, we have our design here. And then again, let's go back to level 1 and let's add in more design. So now that we're finished on this side, we could then click on this to flip, and we could just move this back like that, and we could see this area. Press escape and you can double click on this. So now I don't want this to be visible, so let's go back to level 1, and we could just push this back, press escape again, and then see that. So let's stop here for now and continue on the next video. Thank you for watching, and I hope you liked the video. Please hit like and subscribe. Feel free to comment down below.